Alright guys, welcome back. We are in the top right corner of Antigua Shipyard, we have Mousesports HasuObs. He finished second in the World Championship Series German finals and lost to Zaka, whom we just saw play against Hasu 2-0. And this is a PvP, and his opponent is ESC Monchi. From what I've just read about him, he is no longer on ESC and has recently returned to the game after an elbow injury while during a motocross race at a club of his. He came back on the scene big, winning his first offline tournament at the IESF, that's the International Esports Federation World Championship, against Night End, who recently also made his name in the World Championship Series. Neither is scouting, and we have Gateway first for each one, and it looks like it might be a relatively fast game with early pressure, and wow, look at that mirror timings. Exactly the same build going on here for both of these fellas. It'll come down to numbers and composition, I imagine, and perhaps even the Sim City of it all. If whoever gets in and can take out the most vital buildings first may get the advantage in this game. We've got a pylon here for vision, so there's no blink up. Although any kind of like air view for a stalker rush, stalker blink in, will take out this pylon immediately and may possibly hurt his supply block. Again, the cybernetic scores are the same, but there is a gas coming down for formerly ESC Monchi. He is, I think, self-sponsored right now, or has a personal sponsor, and another gateway coming down from Monchi. Looks like HasuObs may be setting up a robotics facility. The second gas finally going down for him. No second gateway, but he has been fully scouted by Monchi. He hasn't done any scouting of his own. Nope, he has not scouted at all. So we have two stalkers coming out, one for each player. Second gateway already down for Monchi, and it looks like there might be a nexus coming out if HasuObs gets greedy. Let's see. I've seen HasuObs play in IEM. I've watched him play in Stockholm and at DreamHack, I should say. And we have a Twilight Council coming down for both players. Warp Gate coming down. Finally, the Gateway coming down for HasuObs. He got the Warp Gate, or he got the Twilight Council just seconds before, about 15 seconds before Monchi did the Green Protoss. Again, this is an offline tournament, that's why these colors are a little odd. It's not all red and blue. Link already started for HasuObs, and DT started for Monchi, so there will have to be a robotics facility coming down. We have another gate coming down for HasuObs behind these two, and a chrono boosted blink. He's going to be kind of crippled, but he has a forward pylon. He will be kind of crippled if these DTs are able to make any headway on his probe count or on a pylon. And I believe a nexus will be coming down for HasuObs because after he gets rid of this early pressure. Oh, look at that, Monchi put one down. HasuObs has plenty of money, but he has not scouted, so he doesn't see the DT, the Dark Templar Shrine, with anything. He doesn't have a robotics facility for an observer or a shuttle for the invisible kind of scouting, which is very useful because any scouting is useful. There are no upgrades yet. HasuObs still hasn't dropped a nexus, so hopefully this 400 it's already got legged up. pretty impressive. All the units forward pylon as fast as possible. No, he's not. Already, this Nexus is talking Monchi some real because look at that first DP sometime. He's save him. He's crippling the pylon. He won't hurt supply block him and defeat his entire ability to weapon anything with the unpowered cable. Taking out another pylon, didn't get cancelled. 2 DTs coming out. That blink is so useful for these guys. 3 DTs, and look how many probes have lost and killed already. 17 probes by HasuObs. Well done, HasuObs. He's losing a couple stalkers here and there. He can put them up now, so he can micro a little bit better as both of them. Probes just keep on dying. 23 now, and granted, he's got 2 bases up, but HasuObs is being pushed out, and these zealots are hoping to hide here. Oh, look at that nice blink around by HasuObs. More DPs coming in. But this pylon will die, and maybe some more birds. Look at that, he just keeps going around, and a stalker finally comes in. But
base is under attack.
That's just a shame. Got probes died. 29 probes. HasuObs is on such a good footing here, although these DTs are a real trouble if he can't keep up the force field. Oh, and he's missed the force field. They're already in his base. Observer's out. Okay. Monchi's kind of screwed here. Look at that. 2 observers are out. These DTs have lost their entire edge. There is no chance for Monchi now. GG. Ooh, supply was 41 to 15. Without me putting the nameplate up, I'm sorry, guys. We'll just move on to the next game. That was soundly won by some incredible micro from HasuObs and a great DT decision to save his base, but it just wasn't enough with the number of probes killed by HasuObs. 31. That is a ridiculous amount of income that Monchi would have had to keep spending to replenish his probe count, and he lost this Nexus to these zealots. It was just a real shame that he didn't get to use those DPs for some good. But once he started using them in this base, HasuObs built a robotics facility right away and started chunking out those observers. So we're just going to move on to the next game.